take notes.
What I hate
like,
is
you should come.
when you run into somebody who you've known forever and they know you do comedy, and the only thing they say to you every time is, "Oh, when's your next show?" But they never come to a show.
Never.
That burns me up.
Ooh, I've been meaning to come, man. I've been meaning.
Oh, man.
CT's top, baby. We're doing it for the first time. I've never done this. I'm excited. Okay, my man Geoff Colella.
How you doing?
And my man Joshua. Joshua is his name. My man. You know him, okay? We're here. We've got, for the first episode, the top 5 things not to say to a comedian.
Only 5?
We can go all day.
We could go all day. If there's anybody who could make fun of somebody for saying things to them, it would be us. And we get things all the time. Don't say this to your comedian friend. He's heard it. She's heard it. It's old. Number 5. You should try this on stage.
All right.
Put this in your act.
Probably won't.
Almost never will.
Never will.
Hey, you can keep that. You're like, I don't want it. Have it back. I don't want it.
It's probably not funny. And where did you originally get it from?
It'll be something that's never a joke. It'll be like, man, I forgot my keys the other day. My daughter had to get it for me. You can keep that. You're like, I don't. That's not funny.
Let me.
Which part do I keep?
Yeah.
Your daughter? That's what I keep?
But you keep the keys. How about that?
Yeah.
You won't have an issue.
Let me tell you what happened to me. Yeah, you're not gonna believe this. This will be great in your act. Let me tell you the whole story. Okay. By the end of the story, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's not something I would ever.
I have to punch the entire thing up. That wasn't even. I need to think of a new concept.
I need to punch that up so much that it's just not stage material. I mean, what in what world do you talk to somebody and they tell you what they do, and you're like, if someone tells me they're a math teacher, I'm like, oh, you should just put this in your lesson plan.
Yeah, right. Or I'm a doctor. Yeah, can you take a look at this thing under my arm? You're a doctor, right? Right now.
You can do it.
Right now.
Number 4. Why don't you just audition for America's Got Talent?
Great idea. I've never thought of it.
Have you ever watched America's Got Talent? Yeah.
Not all Preacher Lawsons out there,
Yeah.
all right? You have that.
Well, he did good. You
You did great. We're not all Preacher Lawson.
Yeah, exactly. That was for him.
Yeah.
Do one of those TV shows. Just do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's that easy.
Get America, the entire country's exposure. I will do my best.
Yeah, I just walk down to Def Jam and hop on there.
Yeah.
After open mic.
I'm gonna run down the street.
Yeah, I'm gonna call up Comic View and go back in the past and jump on there. You know, just to get the credit.
Yeah.
You should get on Netflix. Oh. Okay.
You're good. You should do that. You're good.
Thank you.
You should.
I heard Hulu's coming out with a new show. You should look into that.
I heard Hulu. I'm gonna call Hulu.
Call Hulu.
I'm gonna go. It's on Hulu. Check it out. It's on Hulu.
That's my new manager and agent. Like, thank you, man. No one's thought of this before.
So why don't you do it for me? Why don't you just tell them you know the best comedian?
People don't understand how difficult it is to get in that position. You know,
And to shine for that 2 minutes that, you know, they're judging you for 2 minutes and they're like,
Right.
oh, you're not worth it.
Right.
All right. Well, you know.
This is the audition. It's a 90-second.
Right.
It's a 90-second audition.
And
That's years worth of comedy.
And
that has to be clean.
How do they know we didn't audition for the show that they're talking about anyway? You know, they
Right.
assume we don't do anything because we live here. You know,
Right. I take people as so much of a joke sometimes. Let me tell you. I like one time, and I was actually gonna audition for America's Got Talent. Like the next week, the week after that, heard somebody say, "Why don't you audition for America's Got Talent?" And said, "Oh no, I'm okay."
It's funny because, like, you know.
I'm not having this conversation.
I auditioned for it for 30 seconds in a room with 2 people.
Imagine any other job, though, doing that. Like, all right, we're going to see if you are the right doctor here. 90 seconds. Let's do this. All right, interview's over. You'd be like, I don't even feel like I showed my best stuff. I barely gave you my name and address.
Oh, you want to be a cook? Make this steak well done. 30 seconds right now.
Yeah, you're like, I can't. You got to give me more time.
After 15 years of schooling, I can open somebody's chest and pull their heart out.
It's not as easy as it sounds.
Prove it.
Yeah. Right. So, number 3. So you're like Kevin Hart.
Nothing like them. Like twice his size, number one.
Plus the area we're in too.
Right.
Like Philadelphia,
Right.
you know Kevin.
Right.
You're like, are you and Kevin on a first name basis? Because I'm not on a first name basis with Kevin.
So we had the same job that I'm supposed to know everybody in my job. I know of them. You know.
Very, very talented. We're not direct peers,
Right.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
If you know him, hook it up.
It goes to show how much of a mega star Kevin Hart is, and he transcends generations. Like he's more popular than maybe any comedian ever, and that's proof. It's because people just like before they know, like it's stand up comedy Kevin Hart. Like there's other comedians.
Right. Well, I'm going to ask the president of the PTA, does she know Donald Trump?
Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
You know him, right? You guys are presidents? You guys both presidents?
Right.
together?
Both presidents? Oh my God, you must know the top president.
President of the night of the neighborhood watch. You know what I mean? Like it's not the same thing.
President of the blunt smokers club. You're president? Oh, you must know Trump.
Tell Obama I said
There are
what's up.
levels to this thing.
Okay.
Holla Clinton for me.
Now, comedians around the world, get ready to unleash your fury with this next one. Number 2. Tell me a joke.
Nope, not gonna do it.
It honestly is debatable as number one because it might be the most annoying one.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't.
So you're a comedian. Tell me a joke.
Doesn't work like that, you know.
Doesn't work like that.
Number one, I don't know any jokes. I've learned to make people laugh by being me and having my stories constructed carefully.
Exactly.
If I tell you one that's meant to have energy and you're standing there looking, waiting for the joke part to fall out of my mouth, I might have to tickle you. It's not gonna work like that.
You're standing in a living room. It's not the environment. You need a stage. You need the light. You need the audience to be understanding that this is a comedy show.
You need
It's all the
context.
context, exactly.
You know what? And the guy who's telling you a joke is not a comedian.
Not a comedian. The guy that's going, oh yeah, here's my chance. That's
The guy in the cubicle
that's
next
not
to
the-
you he doesn't have what it takes. Okay?
Hey, I'm a comedian. You want to hear a joke? I got some for you.
Oh, you're a firefighter? Hey, let me put this fire out right here.
Yeah. Do it
Fire.
right now. Go
No,
ahead.
you're
Strike a
not.
match. Put this out. Can you do it? Let me see you.
When you spend time creating something, you don't even want to just hand it out on the street
Give it away.
No.
for free. Like it's like Joe Jackson just go giving out babies.
And if you actually pay attention, if you didn't know the person you're dealing with is a comedian, you wouldn't expect to laugh, but you would be laughing. You know, the laughing comes from
You're right. Right.
a different place from
Real quick. What's y'all's response? What's your go-to response? So my response is kind of Hollywood. I just go, just check my website.
Check my website's a good one because then you put in the promotion aspect of it.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I
check
mean?
out
Now you
my
got
website.
people, you're directing traffic
Right.
to yourself. That's a good way to do
Yeah.
it. I usually just shut it down. I'm just like, no, we don't like that. Don't ask comedians that.
Yeah,
I was like, if you meet
you
another
have to
one,
school them.
for sure, don't do that.
Yep.
Don't do that. We don't like
And
that.
this is an educational moment. Just
Yeah.
sit
It's like
down.
going
Sit
to-
down. Let me tell you.
It's like going to the family barbecue.
Don't.
And you're
Yeah,
like,
right.
oh, Uncle Kev, you're a doctor? Hold on a second, man. I got this knee thing. You're like, not right now. Not right now. I
Right.
don't want to do it.
Uncle Kevin doesn't like.
Yeah,
it.
you got Uncle Kev?
Not a doctor. Not even close.
Oh, man, I hate that.
What do you?
That was for me.
What do you?
Oh, my response?
Yeah.
I don't know any jokes. You know, it's pretty much the shut it down part.
Right.
Because but I'm not a clown. You know,
Right.
I'm not an on-demand joke teller like
Right.
only at shows.
And here's the funny thing, right? If they don't laugh,
Right. Then what?
now
they
I
think
just
you're not
lied.
funny.
I'm not a comedian.
They think you're not funny, and you're like, oh, it is.
You're a
You
fraud
just-
now.
I usually come with this energy and then
Right.
the crowd.
Right,
It's like
right.
the timing.
No, you don't get it. It's different on stage. It's not. That's
Now it's excuses, and now you feel
Right. Please, just check out my website.
Yeah, you feel like an idiot, even though they asked the idiotic question.
All right.
There's
It's
nothing
a
to
mind
prove.
fuck.
It's nothing to prove.
Here
You know, that's my thing.
Don't do it. Don't
Don't
do
It's
it.
the most annoying one. It's the most annoying one.
It's
By-
number 2 though.
By far.
I know.
By far.
At number 2.
Well, yeah, I get number one. I get a lot. Number one, I get a lot of times, and I guess I appreciate it a little bit, but don't do it. Number one, you're a lot braver than me.
Oh man.
No shit.
Oh, shit.
Right. But
No.
then at the same time, we're wired differently, so it's easier for people wired differently. we're braver than you because you're a punk.
How do you do that? That's amazing.
I put my right foot in front of my left foot, and I walk to the stage, and I pick up the microphone, and I talk into it.
Yeah.
My balls have nothing to do with it.
It's always crazy too.
You do know I fail sometimes. You do
Right.
We all fail.
We all fail.
At my job, I can fail. As a doctor, sir, not as much leeway.
And I would rather fail in front of 20 people than one in the back of my Uber car who asked me to tell a joke.
Yeah. It's crazy too because it'll be a person who you're like, man, you know what you do, right? Is also like it'll be like somebody who's like, man, you're braver than I am, and it's like you're a pilot. You fly a plane. I go. I take 3 steps onto the stage. I go up there for 10 minutes. I leave. That's it.
Yeah.
You're flying people across the country, sir.
I can't tell you how normal I am.
Yeah.
Right.
Normal as hell.
Not a superhero. No.
Right. You're amazing. You're amazing too. I don't know how to.
You did 8
teach
years of college.
Yeah.
Braver than I am.
Stared at my notes for 15 minutes, did 10, came back, stared at it again for 15 more minutes, and that
While
was my
drinking
night.
2 beers.
Yes, for the minimum.
For the minimum.
Now, on one hand, I can give people a break and say sometimes and say, I get it. Public speaking, 3rd greatest fear. You know,
Yeah.
third greatest fear. However, flying planes, teaching, whatever you do,
Fighting fires.
My man Lewis filming this for us. I mean, come on. I don't know how to hold a camera like that.
Lewis,
Dude's
you're
amazing.
braver than we are.
You got balls, man. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it.
Jules is a fucking genius back there.
That's crazy, man.
Don't do it.
It's very complimentary though as well. Like I think some people mean it in a complimentary sense. Like, man, you're very brave. You're like, thank you very much. Not really.
Not
though.
really.
You know what I mean? I'm not out here leading the line.
I'm brave because I've sacrificed financial gain for a few years to learn this.
Yeah, that's
about the bravery
it's
of
the
it.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's the brave part.
Yeah. We're not gonna talk about the first 50 times I was on stage and like ate shit for 50% of those times.
Yeah, the brave thing's
then
coming
you would
the
say,
second
"Oh,
time.
you're not as brave as I thought you were."
Oh yeah, no. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's
thank
the
you.
part that I think they're relating to is the embarrassment of it not working.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, some people get it. You know,
Yeah.
comedy can go left a lot,
Right.
and they can't picture themselves
Yeah.
in a position where they're talking to people and people don't like them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They can't fathom it.
Can't fathom.
Yeah.
it.
Nope.
Because in comedy, it's like it's not like they don't like your jokes. They don't like you.
They don't like you.
Yes.
You know what? I'm
You're
old enough.
You're your brand.
I'm old enough. I'll
Right,
give
right.
two
And
shits.
you're being so vulnerable, sharing things about yourself. It's like, no, we don't like this. We don't like the whole thing that's happening
Your
in front of
essence
us.
sucks.
You're wasting 5 minutes of my life.
Yes.
I don't like your aura.
The brave part is getting off stage and then going out amongst the people who you may have just bombed in front of.
Right.
That's the brave. Hey man,
Yeah.
hey man, good try out there. You're like,
Yeah.
oh thanks, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Dude, one time, I sucked so bad I left my money.
Really?
That's how bad I
The
did.
card at the bar.
Dude, I didn't. I was supposed to get paid that night. Completely, I'm like, yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here. These people hate me. And these people
Yeah,
hate
sometimes
me.
you gotta go.
Yeah.
I did a banquet show for retired firefighters, and they did the whole thing. And then when everyone was ready to leave, they let a nun do a prayer, and then said, "Let's do some stand up."
Oh man.
And it was we all 4 comics on that show bombed. I went to go piss in the urinal. Some old guy came up to next to me and went, "Psh, not your crowd, brave man." I went, "We need to get out of here. I'm getting pity in the bathroom, okay?
In the bathroom.
My dick's out and I'm getting pity. It's not really what I want."
Takes balls. Those balls.
Takes balls right there. Hey, sir, knock it off. Knock it off. Don't look at my balls. Just trust me.
And then that's the moment when the other ones, the other things on the list hurt the most. You should try this next time. This is what you should try on stage.
You're like, "So wash your hands. Get out of here.
They
All
never-
right? I don't need your tips."
Don't perform here. This isn't what you should do. What you should do is try out for America's Got Talent. That's what.
What I should have done is not taken this gig. I should have known that a nun was coming. I had no idea.
Right.
Oh my God.